Attention, attention. We are now introducing Phil Pop Swintek. And he's going to tell us he was born in Bolus, Minnesota, right?
Right.
That's a great big town close to Royalton.
Yeah.
And when they went out for big nights, it was to Royalton. And he was, how many? You had 10 brothers and sisters. Yeah?
Yeah, 11 of us all together.
11 altogether, 10 brothers and sisters. Who was the oldest?
Isidore.
Isidore.
Yeah.
And then who was next?
Then let's see, it'd be Simon,
Simon.
Peter, Joe. I don't know where the girls come in.
Well,
Pauline,
Well, this
where
is
was
brothers.
Pauline?
She
oh,
was,
Pauline, she's up the top there,
yeah, she was,
about second
By
or third.
second, I think.
Simon or Peter? Between Simon and Peter?
No, Peter's quite a bit younger
I think
than
she was the
Pauline.
second.
Second
Between
child.
Isidore and Simon then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then came Frances, I guess she's in there.
Oh, Frances was older than Pauline.
Yeah, that's right, she was even older.
Yeah.
She was the oldest girl.
Yeah, so,
Joe's Francis.
no,
No,
Aunt
Sister
Frances,
Frances.
Vogel.
Yeah.
Frances Vogel.
Mike
That's
Vogels.
I meant.
Uncle
I meant
Mike's.
Mike's Francis.
Yeah, Mike's Francis, yeah. So I
Not
guess
Joe's
you better
Francis,
start
'cause-
over again. It'd be Isidore,
Isidore.
Francis,
Frances.
No,
yes,
Yeah, Frances.
Yeah.
Francis was the oldest.
yeah. And then Pauline,
And then Simon,
and then Simon,
Peter.
Peter,
Peter. And then I think
Joe,
Mary.
Mary, yeah, Mary comes in there.
No,
Mary,
Joe
yeah.
was older than Mary.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Yeah, Uncle Joe
Yeah.
that died,
yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that's right, he was older.
yeah.
he was 92.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
so-
right, you're right. So it was Joe.
Joe is 6. Mary is 7.
Uh,
Who'd we miss?
Then Emma, and Rose,
Rose is
and
older.
Al, and
And-
Dad. You got them? Is that 11?
yeah, it was
Huh?
11.
That's all of them.
5 girls and 6 boys.
That's a whole bunch of kids.
Right.
Well, there were 6 and 6. One didn't live. One girl didn't live.
One girl.
So there actually was 6 and
6 and
6.
6.
That's before I was born. She.
And what did my grandpa do? What did your dad do?
He,
He was a farmer.
well, first he had a mean stepfather.
Yeah.
So he ran away from home when he was,
12.
I don't know, 13 or 14.
Was he born in the United States?
No, he was born in Austria.
Born in Austria.
He went to German school for till he was fourth grade.
Yeah, 4th grade.
That's all the school he ever had.
Then he came to the United States.
Yeah, with two older brothers, and his mother and his stepfather,
Okay.
which was their name was Herman.
Okay.
And so then,
They came to right to Minnesota.
yeah,
Okay.
well,
That's what
two
we
older
call
boys,
New
they-
York.
I guess they were old enough.
They went their own way.
Pretty much rode away, and not too long that they got married. They married German girls. So all
Okay.
my cousins spoke German, except the ones my age. They they were lucky to speak English.
Okay.
And anyway, when he ran away from home, he went to Hastings, Minnesota, worked for a farmer for $1 a month and overalls and room and board.
$1 a month overalls and room and board. Your granddaughters are going, oh my God.
Well,
I wouldn't do that for nothing. And they did it for almost nothing.
I guess they really liked him too, but then he had a chance to get a job on the
Railroad.
riverboat, the Mississippi River,
Okay.
between Des Moines and St. Paul. It was Pig's Eye Island, they called it at that time.
Okay.
So he worked there, I guess, two years on the river. Then he went, then they started to bring in the railroad in northern Minnesota, Brainerd.
Mm-hmm.
So he went up there to work
Mom's territory,
Yeah.
Brainerd.
So he went up there to work for the railroad. And he worked there, I guess, a couple of years. Slept in the boxcars. That was their room.
Cheap room.
Yeah. And saved enough money to make a down payment. So there's, I think, 140 acres of undeveloped land by Bolus.
By Bolus.
Yeah. And,
Is that the same house that I remember?
yeah. No, no,
Uncle
not that
Peterson.
one. And
The property
Besides
of
that-
Peter's place.
he got a loan with 7% interest at that time, 1881. That's like 30% today.
Yeah.
In comparison. Well, anyway, he managed to pay off that loan before the 1890 panic came.
Yeah.
They
And,
built a log house there.
yeah, and they
on there.
built a log house, him and Mom. And that's where they lived for quite a number of years. Because, I don't know, I guess Al and I were born in the new house and the brick house. The rest were born in the old.
That's the one I remember with the popcorn field out beside.
Dad took it apart again, repainted it, and by the time she was 2, then she was riding it again. And I guess we had to sell it when we moved to Arizona.
It had solid rubber tires, so the tires never wore
Never
out.
even
Yeah.
wore out.
You know, they were that thick and they were solid rubber, and they wouldn't, you
And
know,
regular,
you could ride it for 50 years before you wore out the
regular
tires.
spokes in the
Yeah, they had
wheels.
regular bicycle
Oh,
spokes,
Yeah, regular like bicycle
Not
ones that
like
screwed in.
some of the others.
So,
Well, that was real
like
good.
that.
Nance, where'd we leave off?
I forget.
The,
Oh,
We're
we're-
back in Bolus.
His
Yeah.
dad bought the farm,
Yeah, well, anyway,
and they built
they
the brick house.
they bought the farm, had this loan, and he managed to pay it off before the 1890 panic.
I don't remember your dad and mother's
And
names.
during the panic there, they couldn't sell the stuff off the farm even. They could take it into town and trade it
Barter?
for groceries. No money, no
They
cash.
traded, yeah, barter.
Yeah.
that's what
I'll trade you
Daddy,
for this.
Joan is asking what your father's and your mother's name was. His father's name was Vincent.
Vincent, my mother was Albina.
Albina.
And
Yeah.
how did you spell your name when you were young?
It was Schwietentek. And it's only Al and I had changed it. All my cousins spell it the way Al and I spell it, but the rest of the family never changed it. So I don't know what happened or why or anything, but
Yeah.
anyway, that's the way